see if they got Wi-Fi. Hold on. Oh, I'm grieving so much through this isolation season. Mind you, I've been isolated, not really talking to many people, mainly probably strangers. Isolated ultimately for about 4 years. Um, and isolated ultimately about 4 years. And this most recent isolation has been what, maybe like 3 months? Yeah, something like maybe 2 months. Maybe 2 months. Probably like around the same as the last excursion that I took from hometown. Oh my gosh. Now the only difference is before I had my son, and we also I also had someone else along with us. And this time it was literally only me. And yes, I have, met some people along the way, had conversations or whatever, but not like nobody with me every day, all day, like my kids or nothing like that. I just been calling my kids, yeah, yeah. But yeah, this isolation has just literally just been me. And so it's literally been me in the mirror facing myself with only God in between. And not that I even like to blame people, but I am guilty of that. But just, no, no, thank you. But, oh, I got 3%. Let me hurry up. But really just also seeing myself, understanding why I am alone, terrible decisions, kind of, I don't know, I had to detach from humanity a little bit to humanize myself from just absorbing people's stuff and taking on many roles or identities other than me. And yeah. And yeah, like this is just like a pivotal moment in my life where early 30s is like, all right, now, if you don't get a handle on what is causing your life to not flow or not like go in a direction you're trying to go, if you don't get a handle on it now, it's just gonna take over and your life is gonna look like exactly how it looks right now. So this time I'm like, all right, cool. I have gotten familiar with myself, what I'm interested in, what I like, what I don't necessarily like. And a big thing with adulthood, being able to trust yourself. A big thing with even interacting with others is being able to trust yourself. Like, if you trust yourself, hello, if you trust yourself, you can be in any situation or whatever. And that's, yes, you want to have discernment, but if you trust yourself, you can be in any situation or whatever, and still uphold who you are. And I could say that in earlier times in my life, I did not do that. I maybe just didn't know or understand the fullness of who I am. And yeah, so I don't necessarily feel I need to explain my like isolation or my distance and stuff like that. I literally had to get myself together. And I just feel like stuff was happening all like one thing after the other, one thing after the other was happening. And like I just couldn't catch it. Like for real. And then when it just happened to be my kids, like it was a whole new reality to get used to, mind you. Just even I've also taken into account people who told me prior to get an abortion, and yeah, just advised me not to do that, and just the many options of, oh, just put your kids in school, or oh, blah blah blah. 1%. I take into account all of those things because yeah, I've taken into account all of those things because there's no one size fits all when it comes to parenting. And I think the biggest has been just to let go, literally, and trust myself, trust God. And yeah, now I'm probably going to sit with everything that I feel and everything that I've taken in when it comes to all of that. Because I just have to move forward. Just I just have to move forward.